Ashoka, a unique ruler, okay? Mauryan Empire. This is about Mauryan Empire, okay? The most famous Mauryan ruler was Ashoka, okay? Why was he a unique ruler is that he was the first ruler, okay, who tried to take his message, okay, uh, to the people through the inscriptions, okay. Most of Ashoka inscriptions were written in Bakrit and were written in Brahmin script, okay. Ashoka war in Galinga. Ashoka war in Kalinga, okay? This Kalinga, okay? Kalinga is the ancient name of coastal Orissa, okay? Ashoka, he fought the war and also he conquered the war of Kalinga, okay? However, okay, even though he have won the war, okay? However, he was so horrified, okay? When he saw the violence and bloodshed that he decided bloodshed that he decided not to fight any more war when he saw all the bloodshed, okay, all the suffering, all the violence, okay. He decided that he will not fight war anymore, okay. So he is the only king in the history of the world, okay, who gave up Ganges after winning a war. Ashoka inscription describes the of Kalinga war. Okay, when Ashoka saw all the violence and bloodshed, okay, he decided to give up the war. Okay, what Ashoka declared in one of his inscription is about 8 years. Okay. 8 years after becoming king, I conquered Kalinga. He wrote it that after 8 years, he had become the king. He conquered Kalinga, okay? For about lakhs and a half people were captured and more than lakh of people were killed. When all these things, he filled with sorrow. Why? Okay, whenever an independent land is conquered, okay, lack of people die and many are taken prisoner. Brahmins and monks also die. People who are kind to their relatives and friends to the slaves and servants die or lost their loved one. That is why I am sad and have decided to observe Dharma and to teach others about it as well. I believe that winning people over through Dharma is much better than conquering them through force. I am inscribing this message for the future so that my son and grandson after me should not think about war. Instead, they should try to think about how to spread Dharma, okay? This is what he wrote in the inscription. Okay, what was Ashoka Dharma? Okay, Dharma. Okay, this word is taken out from Bhaktrit. Okay, Dharma in Bhaktrit. Okay, Dharma. Also, we call in Bhaktrit as Dharma. Okay, Ashoka Dharma did not involve worship of God or performance of sacrifices. Okay, he was inspired by the teaching of Buddha. Okay, he felt that just as a father tried to teach his children, he had a duty to instruct his subject. Okay, he was also inspired by the teaching of Buddha because of this, okay, he wrote this one. Okay, there were a number of problems that troubled him. Okay, is that people in the empire follow different religion. Not only the animal were sacrifices, slaves and servants were ill-treated. There were quarrels in family and among the neighbors. Okay, therefore Ashoka felt it was his duty to solve all this problem. The steps that taken by Ashoka to solve all this problem is that he appointed official known as Dharma Mahamata, who went from place to place, teaching people about the Dharma, Ashoka got his message inscribed or inscribed on rock and beller, okay, instructing his officials to read his message to those who could not read it themselves, okay. Not only that, he built roads, dug well, and built rest houses, okay. He also arranged for medical treatment for both human beings and animals. Ashoka, okay, Ashoka also sent messengers to spread the idea about Dharma to other lands such as Syria, Egypt, Greece, and Sri Lanka. What was the message, okay, to his subject, okay? Ashoka have given a message. So what was that message, okay? The message is that people perform variety of rituals, okay? When they feel ill, when their children get married, when their children are born, or when they go on journey, okay? These rituals are not useful. Instead, people observe other practices. This would be more fruitful, okay? What are these other practice, okay? These are being gentle with slaves and servants, respecting one's elder, treating all creatures with compassion, giving gifts to Brahmins and monks. It is both wrong to praise one's own religion or criticize another. Each one should respect the other religion. If one praises one's own religion while criticizing another one is actually doing greater harm to one's own religion, okay? Therefore, one should try to understand the main idea of religion and respect it. Okay, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, okay, the first Prime Minister of India, wrote his ethics, okay, that is the instruction, still speak to us in a language we can understand, and we can still learn much from them, okay. Identify the parts of Ashoka message that you think are relevant today. When you look at your textbook, you can see it, right? The Brahmin scribe, okay. Most modern Indian scribe have developed from the Brahmin scribe, okay. Over years of hundreds, you can see the letter A written in different script. You can see it in your textbook.